Hi there, unlimited women. Welcome to Be Unleashed here on the Unlimited Woman Network. I'm your host, Queen of Confidence, sensuality activator, and rebel of joy, April A. Ross. And today we are talking about energy. So whether you are looking to shift up in energy out of exhaustion, depression, and just feeling bleh, or you are looking to get out of anxiety, PTSD, and scattered thinking and shift down into a more peaceful, calm state, I'm going to give you all the tools you need to do that straight out of my Bliss program here right now for free, very quickly, so that you have a massive toolbox at your disposal to shift from however you're feeling to however you want to be feeling in 5 minutes or less. So let's get rolling. The first thing you want to do is stay in a great energetic spot in the first place. And I know that sounds maybe, excuse me, a little obvious, but we often catch ourselves from allowing our emotions and we stuff things down. So the number one way to maintain your energetic state as you would like it to be over the long term is to stop emotions from getting blocked and caught in your body in the first place, which means to allow them to come through. So if you feel like you need to cry, it doesn't matter if it makes any intellectual sense to you. Allow yourself to cry. If I'm going to give you some tools to deal with anger right now too, so that you can process that in a healthy way without it holding you back and just grating underneath the surface. And also, emotions are energy in motion. So you want to allow your emotions to flow. Anytime you block them, you're actually really hurting your emotional body. So I know that will take a lot of work, but once you get in that process, it will help you stay in the best energetic state you can over the long term. So let's say you're not allowing your emotions, you've got a lot of stuff and junk in your body and you're just not feeling great. First, we're going to talk about anger, since that's the emotion most people do not know how to process in a healthy way. It is important to let everything go, including your anger. So the tip I'm going to give you right now is one that I learned from Lori Handlers, and this is called hand screaming. What you're going to do, you've heard scream into a pillow, I'm sure, but this one you can do everywhere, even if you don't have a pillow. So you're going to hold your hands like this. You're going to put your hands over your mouth, and then you are literally going to scream, and I'm going to do that right now. So imagine something you are really angry about. Make sense? Simple, easy. You can do this. You can add a pillow if you want to be more quiet than that, but it allows you to get that anger out in a healthy and safe way anytime. Then the next thing we're going to talk about is if you are sleepy, if you're exhausted, the best way to shift your energy, and actually snapping or any high-pitched noise can help you also. But what I was going to say is shake it off, okay? Animals, did you notice that dogs, when they stand up, they often shake? That's because they are shifting their energy from being tired to being awake and energized. So you want to shake it off. You can stand up. You can dance. Woo! Okay, put on your favorite music and dance, even if it's just for a couple minutes. And you can get a trampoline. I have a mini trampoline. My kids and I love to use it. And that is a great way to shift your energy up. Another way you can shift your energy up is by taking a cold shower. No, I'm not kidding. It's not fun to start with, but the scientific benefits of a cold shower are lengthy. You want to check that out because it forces you to be present. Obviously, if your body is just cold, there's no time for you to be thinking the million things running through your head. So if you're an overthinker like me, cold showers can force you to get present here and now. Next, we're going to talk about if your energy's all over the place, if you're anxious, you're panicky, you're in a funk, okay? You want to bring that energy down. Maybe you need to release some of this stuff from your physical body. So everyone has heard of warm bath, but sometimes these things escape us. So a warm bath, do a ritual for yourself, put essential oils in your bath, make it smell nice, lower the light, put on some meditation music, nurture yourself, maybe candlelight, okay, to calm yourself, and use music that will calm you, but is asking your mind to have enough activity as to allow you to pay attention to that rather than whatever thoughts are running through your mind. So an active meditation would be fantastic for that. The other thing you can do is take deep breaths. And again, this is something that a lot of people know about, but they don't realize how effective it is. So we're going to practice quickly box breathing. It's also called 16 seconds. You breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 more seconds. We'll do 2 rounds of that right now, just so you get the idea. And the counting process you need to do with this also forces your mind to focus and be present. So breathe in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. And you can go more slowly than that, obviously. I want to make sure to pack in as many things for you here as possible. And you can go much longer than that. I recommend doing at least 4 sets of that to shift your energy. But even in my body now, doing that quickly, I feel a centeredness that I did not have even a minute ago. The next thing you can do is tapping. This is also known as the emotional freedom technique, and I do this differently. There are many people who are licensed in emotional freedom technique. Usually what I do is I get present with myself, put my hands on my heart, and I just notice what areas of my body are feeling funky or not good right now. Like right now I have this spot like in the back of my shoulder that doesn't feel good. So I'm just going to tap on it firmly. And usually the reason we have things in our bodies like tight knots is because there's actually an emotion that is stuck there. We tense that muscle because we felt uncomfortable. And in order to release the tension, we tap on that and it makes the muscle relax and therefore makes our tension, our emotional tension go away also. Again, this is scientifically proven. I don't have time for all of that, but look it up. A common tapping technique I'll take you through very quickly is to tap. You may want to watch this over. Tap on the top of your head, between your eyes, the outside of an eye, and you only need to do this on one side, so if you're left-handed, you can use your left hand. Under your eye here, just above your mouth, just below your lips, excuse me, between your chin and your lower lip. Right here beneath your collarbone, there will be, feel around, there will be a tender spot usually, and you tap on that next. And then there's a spot under your arm. Usually for women, it's right about where the underwire of your bra will sit, right here, and it's another tender spot. Then you tap there. And then you repeat that process through a few times until you're feeling like the emotions that you were struggling with are released. So a few others that you can do. This next one I'm going to give you is my absolute favorite exercise for bringing peace into your body, because what it does, this is my top tip for erasing anxiety, depression, mood disorders. I have bipolar disorder type 2. This releases happy chemicals, endorphins, into your brain that your body may not be producing correctly on its own. So I call it third eye breathing. It's a type of meditation, but it's a mini form, really short and easy. To start with, do this for just a couple of minutes. If you start to feel lightheaded, that's where you want to stop, and do it many times throughout the day. The more regularly you do this, the more peaceful you'll find yourself on a daily basis. So first, I like to put my finger in the middle of my forehead, and then I focus as if my eyes, as if they're looking there. And I also focus my breath. We're going to breathe in and out through our nose, and we're going to focus our breath up into this nasal cavity, up into our sinuses, and try and breathe right up to that point between our eyes, what I call it the third eye breathing technique. And I'm just going to do this for a few seconds, but ideally you want to do it for a couple minutes. And you can increase the amount of time you do it every day or frequently throughout the day until you notice the result you're looking for, which is a peaceful calm. So right here, I'm going to breathe in, and you can also tap on the third eye while you do this if you want to enhance the effectiveness. You might see colors if you're a very visual person. Like right now I'm seeing a light yellow. And there's this calmness and this centeredness. If you do this regularly, you will not believe how much better you feel. The third eye breathing technique is what my client Kristen used to get the results from her fibromyalgia. She was in chronic daily pain, and after doing this technique regularly, she was able to report no pain to her acupuncturist and her physical therapist. And she has days without any pain at all, which is unbelievable for her. So this works. I'm not telling you things that are going to be just, no results. Right now, I'm giving you the things that will get you the best results the fastest. And you can take this and use these tools for the rest of your life in order to feel amazing, unbelievably amazing. So the next game you can play if you are scattered, let's say you can't even focus on third eye breathing or any of these other techniques, you can play the game I call I Notice. So it's simple. Right now, I notice that I'm sitting in front of my computer with you right now. I can look over here. I notice my vision board. I notice a photo of my mom and myself in Hawaii. I notice today is another beautiful sunny day in San Diego, California. I notice that I have this light turned on so that you can see me right now. And it could be also touch. I notice my hands are cold because they almost always are. I notice my nails are painted. I notice the flavor of this and the feel of this fizzy LaCroix lemon water on my mouth. So you can play I Notice just to, again, bring yourself into presence. Then the homework I'm going to give you for today is to pick one of these techniques that resonates the most with you and do it every day for at least the next week, and preferably journal how you're feeling now, the reason you picked this exercise, and how you want to feel a week, a month, and a year from today. And then notice, how much closer are you getting to getting the results you want in your life from this technique that you picked? And journal how you're feeling a week from now and see the difference that it makes in your life. Don't just take chances with how you want to feel. Take action and create the change you want to feel in your life. You will not regret it. So, wrapping up, I want to let you know that I have more freebies and things available. Check out Linktree for everything I have available for free. So that's link.tree and then /April A. Ross. So APRILAROSS. And I have all kinds of freebies in there for you. Reach out to me. My email address is rebelofjoy@gmail.com. So REBELOFJOY@gmail.com, and reach out to me. Let me know if this helped you in any way. If it totally sucked, let me know that too. I love to get your feedback, and I can't wait to hear from you. And again, I'm your host, April A. Ross. This is Be Unleashed on the Unlimited Woman Network. I cannot wait to see you next time. Sending you so much love. Give yourself a hug. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself, I love you and I'm proud of you. And if no one else tells you today, I love you and I'm proud of you. Have a great day.